and she basically was trying to share. She put something in place that in case something happened to her, she would be able to, still share her story. What's up, Talia? Because Diddy was the black version of Epstein, so he wanted his own entity where blacks couldn't experience at the Epstein Island. You might be on to something with that, Mike Lopez, because he absolutely was the black version of that motherfucker. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this video real quick.
They got me. My dead switch activated automatically after I missed 2.
So this is her name is Virginia. She got a funny last name, but y'all see her. Virginia, goddamn. This is her story of what she had to say in case something was to happen to her.
It means they got me. My dead man switch activated automatically after I missed 2 scheduled check-ins. I had it set up months ago because I knew this day was coming. I did not die by accident. I was murdered to keep their secrets buried. My name is Virginia Louise Jeffrey. I was one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. I survived Little St. James, but survival came at a price. I saw too much, knew too much, and now they've silenced me, but it's too late for them. They thought killing me would bury their secrets. I worked at Mar-a-Lago, folding towels, cleaning lockers. My father kept the tennis courts immaculate. We were just working folks trying to scrape by. Trump, he was around, but he was never the threat. The real predator was Ghislaine Maxwell, prim and proper, smiling, promising to teach me massage therapy at the Pink Mansion in Palm Beach. I had no idea I was being fed into a nightmare machine. Epstein's Island was hell disguised as paradise. You've heard some names linked to him, but those are just the sacrificial pawns. The real players, the ones they've protected at all costs, are still hiding in plain sight. I'll name 2 now. The first, a former U.S. President, Barack Obama.
Now, this here, I'm going to stop it right there. So just to cover briefly some of the things that she has said. She said Trump was there. Now, this goes directly against what Trump had told us. He said he's never been on that. Now, a lot of people believe he was a last liar. Hey, probably is lying. But she said Trump was there, but he wasn't a threat. That's what she said. Now, y'all definitely let me know what y'all believe. Do you believe it's some truth to this? I mean, this still got a little bit more of the video, probably another minute and a half of the video left. But here's the big thing. She said that former President Barack Hussein Obama was there on the island, people. Now, keep in mind, this is everyone's favorite president, especially black. The same nigga ain't did nothing for us. We make up excuses all the fucking time, saying, oh, they didn't let him do it. Oh, he gave us Obamacare. Typical bullshit. But according to this lady, if this is a real audio that she set up, that Barack Obama was there several times. Go back again so we can hear that again.
I had no idea I was being fed into a nightmare machine. Epstein's Island was hell disguised as paradise. You've heard some names linked to him, but those are just the sacrificial pawns. The real players, the ones they've protected at all costs, are still hiding in plain sight. I'll name 2 now. The first, a former U.S. President, Barack Obama. Publicly, he's revered. Privately, he was one of the worst. He wasn't there for the girls. He was there for the island boys. Young boys, trafficked and groomed. I saw him more times than I can count, always without his Secret Service detail, sometimes with his Hollywood friends, George Clooney and Tom Hanks.
Crazy. Now, I'm going to say this. We all know that there's a lot of allegations that's been put out there that former President Barack Obama is a member of the letter community. A lot of people have said, and, it doesn't shock me that she's saying that he was there for the young boys. I'm just going to be honest with you. It doesn't shock me at all. I actually remember in college, when I was in college, and for those of y'all that's not familiar, I attended Tennessee State University. We had a guest speaker that came to speak to us while I was in college. And we had to attend it for one of my classes. Honestly, I can't even remember what class I was taking at that point. But anyways, we had to attend it, this little set, wherever it was. Honestly, I don't even fucking remember. Anyway, it was a guy there. It was something to do with the law with the law. He was one of those, and he was an openly member of the LGBTQ community. He told it to us. He denied it, and he also said that he was good friends with Barack Obama during his college days. Now, could this mean something 100%? No. But I will say this, let's be real, heterosexual male. If it's somebody that you is openly gay, typically it doesn't mean we hate you, but typically you're not making friends with somebody. You pretty much gonna want to surround yourself with other heterosexuals. It's just, yeah, he was open. Yeah, he said it. He told us there that he was there. The nigga didn't give a fuck. And then this was what? 2000. I'm trying to remember what year. I want to say this was 2013. I know for sure Barack Obama was president at the time. Well, Barack Obama was president when I was in college. So, but anyways, I want to say this was 2013, if I'm not mistaken. It may have been 2012. It was one of them 2 years. But anyway, that's what the guy told us. And, I didn't think that much of it then, but I was like, later on, looking back at it, I was like, yeah. And then, of course, that's when the allegations came out about Big. So, for those of y'all that's not familiar with what I mean by Big Mike, that's what a lot of people that claims Michelle Obama is. Now, am I saying it? No, we don't know this to be true. But that's the alleged rumors that has been out there. I even seen some clips where it looks like Michelle could have a private part. We know how good editors are. We know how with the rise of AI, anything could be edited and altered to look like something that is not. But we also know that Barack Obama, now this right here, I know for sure, I've seen this with my own. He has mistakenly called Michelle a few times, not just once, a few. So, and then we do know that Obama had a friend by the name of Michael Laverne doing his college. And all of a sudden, Michael Laverne Robinson disappeared. I'm just saying. And Michael Laverne Robinson does look very identical to Michelle Obama. Now, I'm saying I'm not accusing him of nothing. I'm not saying this is true and this is, but I am saying what I know to be the fact and is allegedly. Let's go ahead and continue to hear more of what this lady had.
I still have nightmares about them, arrogant and in power, slinking into the cabanas with kids barely out of childhood. The second, Bill Gates, the billionaire philanthropist, loved by the media, hailed as a savior. We called him the benefactor, and we used to dread seeing him naked.
I'm sorry for pausing it again, but Bill Gates is one of the most hideous species out. I talk about, if you've been following my channel, you know I mention him from time to time. This minded. And I don't understand why is it that we just overlook all the atrocious bullshit that he's doing. Creating GMO food, publicly saying he wants to depopulate the world with vaccines, saying that, we need to get rid of half of the population because the world is way too populated. Saying that he wants to come up with chips that can basically control you and basically get rid of the current currency and go all full-blown digital currency. Now, these are things that this A-Lash has said, and nobody batted an eye. Like this clown ain't said nothing crazy. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
But he didn't come to party. He came to experiment. Genetic experiments, human experiments. I saw him inject a young girl with something they said was a genetic enhancement. She was younger than me, strapped to a table, terrified, treated like a littered about, seeding the future of the species. These men think they are gods, playing with life like it was theirs to own. I'm telling you, Epstein isn't dead. They staged his death because he was too valuable. He held blackmail on some of the most powerful people on earth. Files, videos, confessions. They couldn't risk him talking, but they also couldn't risk him gone, so they hid him. And they thought killing me would stop this from coming.